Hello again from Smart Work. We're excited to introduce you to inspiring people and groundbreaking tools that promise to blow away every limit. Ready for a truly surprising experience? Let's go!
We start with pure muscle. This flywheel press uses thousands of PSI to instantly cold form those wok handles. Now, from brute force to a delicate touch. This machine is resistant soldering, hitting over 400 degrees Fahrenheit for perfect, simultaneous connections. This is how we make things strong. That lathe is cutting a lead screw, turning rotation into incredible linear force. This isn't just a machine, it's a robot sculptor, a CNC mill following G-code to create shapes impossible by hand. Here's the moment of creation. That's a parting off tool, separating the finished piece from its parent stock with incredible force. This is metal drawing. That simple punch and die are stretching a flat disc into a useful 3D cup. The unseen backbone of it all. These PVC pipes, the arteries of our infrastructure, are moved with practiced efficiency. This is a hydraulic crimper. It's creating a permanent leak-proof seal that can withstand immense pressure. Pure mechanical genius. That's a broach, cutting all the internal gear teeth or splines in a single perfect pass. Think of it like a giant pencil sharpener. This debarking lathe turns a rough log into a perfect cylinder for making plywood. This is a vertical form-fill seal machine. Those heated jaws create a perfect sanitary seal in an instant. Now for heavy lifting. A 6-axis robot with vacuum grippers makes moving hundreds of pounds look effortless. That's not brute force. This hydraulic splitter applies thousands of PSI to find the rock's natural breaking point. But power isn't everything. Each peeling blade is cam-driven to perfectly follow the fruit's unique contour. This isn't for corn on the cob. It's a forage harvester, chopping the entire plant for high-energy silage. The genius here is in the sorting. A pneumatic arm diverts each fish based on its exact weight. The magic is temperature control. The hot chocolate coating or enrobing the bar flash sets on contact. This is the Swiss Army knife of construction, a front-end loader and a cement mixer in one compact package. That's a rotary slicer using a high-speed cutting grid. And let me be clear, never put your hand in there. Finally, it's a two-step process, raw compression, then wrapping to create anaerobic conditions for preservation.
This forage harvester turns entire corn stalks into confetti, preparing it for fermentation and creating nutrient-rich livestock feed.
Now from the farm to the factory, a high-speed milling tool bathed in coolant carves hardened steel to create a perfect gear profile. Back on the field, this simple wheel rake is a mechanical shepherd gently corralling hay into perfect rows called windrows for baling.
It's like a high-stakes game of Tetris with 1,200-pound blocks of pure energy. Mechanization is key to moving this much feed.
Our journey begins in the field. This harvester uses a massive auger powered directly by the tractor's engine to move thousands of pounds of corn per minute.
A rotating trommel screen. It's like a giant sieve, sorting soil from rock with pure mechanical simplicity.
This walk-behind striper uses an airless pump, laying down a perfect 4-inch line of traffic paint. Now add a motor. This ride-on system can paint miles of road a day, a job that once took a whole crew. This isn't heat, it's sheer force. This cold-forming press twists steel into a decorative high-strength rail.
A classic screen printing process, but that silicone pad perfectly conforms to the bowl's curve for a flawless transfer. From a hydraulic shear to rollers, this is an automated sheet metal line, the backbone of modern manufacturing. This machine is winding PTFE tape, better known as Teflon tape, a plumber's best friend for sealing treads. Just add concrete. This vibrating jig compacts the mix into a perfect cinder block in under 10 seconds. A copy lathe, the top stylus traces a master pattern, guiding the cutter below to duplicate it perfectly. That metal is glowing at over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, making it pliable enough to form this heavy-duty spring. That's a massive heat exchanger tube bundle, thousands of pipes for transferring heat in a power plant or refinery. This is a toffee puller, stretching and aerating the sugar. It's what gives toffee its classic chewy texture. A simple but powerful sugarcane press. Those steel rollers exert thousands of pounds of pressure to extract every drop.
A hydraulic tree spade. Those blades can scoop a root ball several feet wide, allowing for mature tree transplantation. That milking fluid is cutting oil, a fluid that prevents the tool from overheating at thousands of RPMs. A robotic arm with a vacuum gripper. It's gentle enough not to tear the bag, but strong enough to lift 50 pounds. A boring bar on a CNC lathe. It's hollowing out the inside of that steel with incredible precision. A small-scale combine harvester, perfect for smaller fields. It cuts, threshes, and separates the grain all at once.
An ingenious low-cost culvert. Old tires and concrete create a surprisingly durable drainage solution. This machine cracks and separates hundreds of eggs a minute, a critical step for liquid egg products. A power trowel, but designed for a ditch. The spinning blades create a dense, smooth concrete finish. A pneumatic press stamping a traditional design onto a mooncake before it heads to the oven. Like a food processor on steroids, this bowl chopper minces meat and vegetables in seconds. This labeling machine applies adhesive labels with perfect alignment at a rate of over 60 jars per minute. A bamboo peeler. The spinning head shaves off the tough outer layer like peeling a giant green carrot. That's a cold heading machine, forming a bolt head not by cutting, but by striking a steel rod with immense force. A CNC lathe cutting perfect threads. Every pass is controlled by G-code down to 1/1000th of an inch. A pressure washer surface cleaner. The spinning jets inside clean pavement far more evenly than a single nozzle.
A hydraulic press forming a simple concrete form into a wire mesh dome, perfect for a grill or fire pit. Vacuum packing. Removing the air compresses that pillow to a fraction of its size for efficient chipping. A handheld laser welder. It creates a clean, strong bond with a much smaller heat-affected zone than traditional welding. A food production line where pneumatic droppers place precise toppings, efficiency you can taste. A worker is casting what looks like lead or pewter into spoon-shaped molds, scraping away the excess sprue.
This is a forging press, shaping a red-hot steel billet with over 1,000 tons of force. A robot arm feeds a press brake, a dangerous, repetitive job now done with tireless robotic precision. A high-powered fiber laser cutting a decorative pattern. The beam is literally vaporizing the metal. This is gear hobbing. The spinning cutter, or hob, generates the gear teeth with each rotation. A CNC machine contouring a complex shape. Notice how it creates that smooth, curved surface. A specialized excavator bucket for digging narrow, precise trenches for utilities or irrigation lines. Another look at a fiber laser in action. It's so precise it can cut intricate patterns without deforming the metal. A bandsaw mill. It turns an entire log into perfectly usable lumber, one clean slice at a time. Metal spinning. A skilled operator uses a tool to form a flat disc of metal over a rotating mandrel. An industrial potato peeler. The abrasive interior tumbles and scrubs the skins off hundreds of potatoes at once. A hydraulic breaker. It focuses thousands of foot-pounds of energy to pulverize rock and concrete. A simple but effective bending jig for creating decorative metal scrolls with perfect consistency. A punch press stamps out metal washers from a steel strip. It's loud, fast, and incredibly efficient. A dough sheeter. This machine presses and flattens dough to a consistent thickness for baking. An automated packaging machine, counting and bagging small hardware with zero human intervention. This combine is on tracks, not wheels, allowing it to harvest rice in flooded paddy fields without getting stuck. The metal spinning process again, this time forming a perfect cone. It's a beautiful blend of force and finesse.
unwinding a thread insert, often used to repair damaged threads in a metal block, a clever, simple fix. A hydraulic cultivator for vineyards, the arm automatically retracts around each vine post to avoid damage. An asphalt roller with a cutting wheel, it creates a clean beveling machine, cutting precise angles into steel bars for fabrication. An industrial bread slicer, an entire loaf passes through a gang of reciprocating blades in 1 second. A rock wheel, the carbide teeth on this excavator attachment can chew through solid rock to dig a trench. Induction heating, an alternating magnetic field heats that steel red hot in seconds without any flame. That's a 5-axis CNC mill, capable of cutting complex parts from a solid block of aluminum. A laser screed. It uses a laser guide to automatically level wet concrete to a perfectly flat plane. An automated card bundler. It gathers, aligns, and threads a cord through a stack of sample cards. A high-speed debarker. The spinning blades strip the bark and smooth the slog for processing into lumber. A simple manual press for stamping a logo into bars of soap. It's all about leverage. This machine uses suction to pick up a box, open it, and a conveyor fills it, a packaging line essential.
A construction-grade vacuum. It's powerful enough to suck up pounds of broken brick and debris. A walk-behind trencher. The spinning chain of carbide teeth makes quick work of digging for pipes or cables. A galvo laser. Mirrors direct the beam at high speed to essentially bleach a design onto denim fabric. Induction heating again, this time used to flare the end of a steel pipe, a common process for fittings. A magnetic sweeper. It's the fastest way to clean up nails and other metal debris from a workshop floor. Thread rolling. Instead of cutting threads, this machine forms them with pressure, creating a much stronger bolt. Forging a gear blank. That hammer is striking with enough force to shape solid steel like clay. This is blow molding. A tube of hot plastic is inflated inside a mold to form a bottle. A barrier transfer machine, also known as a zipper machine. It lifts and shifts concrete barriers to change traffic lanes. A hydraulic pulverizer. It acts like a giant pair of pliers, munching through reinforced concrete with ease. A stamping press forming blank spoon shapes. Notice the operator's speed. Safety protocols here are absolutely critical.